and we can run the intro. Yeah, like Spriggan, this was also a work by Compile staff, but didn't. Even though it isn't listed, I think this was officially Compile's last shmup up until Xanac crossed Xanac, which I did play a while ago. Um, yeah, let's just start this whole thing running in. It'd be a stream without technical scuffs. Hi Yuria, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Oh. Yeah, I'm also a bit tired, but I want to try this. Yeah, despite being a CD game, there isn't much in the way of elaborate animated cutscenes or voices. You can see these are mostly just static images. That is an odd choice, especially compared to one of the other PC Engine shmups I want to try at some point, Nexer, which went all out on getting in real voice talent and stuff and putting in a whole elaborate story cutscenes there. This, you can definitely tell it's on CD, but not quite as much of the focus or budget, I guess. I don't really know much of what else Tonkin House did, so I'm not sure how much of a budget they even allocated to this game. But yep, here's our protagonist here. She comes in a fairy, and yeah, she's gonna hopefully save this ancient Greek place. Maybe not. We'll see how well I do in this game. Hey, we'll start with normal. Maybe I'll bump it down if I'm struggling a bit too much, but so yeah, in terms of weapon system, I would say this mostly resembles something like Musha, where you've just got several different elemental weapons rather than a whole variety of main and sub weapons. Typical. At least that means you don't really have to be collecting. Well, like, yeah, there are these bit of falling chips, but as much on your main shot there. Wow. Oh no. But yeah, you pick up those to power up your weapon, and the other one, you've got 4 different types. I do like this wind one here. I think it covers a nice range. Oh yeah. As was pretty common for bosses, or this mini boss will charge. In fact, I'm pretty sure it has another attack. I just don't know why I'm not seeing it. Oh. Okay, this is taking... Am I doing something wrong? Because it's definitely counting as hitting it, but... It's taking... Okay, finally! Wow. Maybe this weapon is kind of weak after all. I think these gems are just points. Yeah, let me try this one. This one kind of makes some rocks around you. It definitely is more powerful, but it isn't quite as long range. So, powered up like this, it does seem to work a bit better. And this is fire. This one is homing. But yeah, this boss kind of likes to crowd you out. Which if you don't have the fire weapon can... Like that. But at least that's the first stage cleared. I guess my practice runs did help, because I originally did not do quite as good. Yep, she certainly goes to the next stage. Oh! Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to winds for the stages themselves, and maybe try rock for bosses. And I think that was a one-up, which is not the typical Compile jingle. I mean, I don't think Compile's name actually appears at all in this game, but it did certainly was developed by much of the same staff that did a lot of the other Aleste games. This was, I believe, yeah, their last one before Xanac Cross Xanac. I might have even said that. Because at that point, Compile had found the cash cow in Puyo Puyo, and several of the staff that were really enthused about making shmups went off to form Rising, so... Only wasn't quite as many people on hand to make games like these, unfortunately. I was gonna say, I don't know how big sellers they were, but they certainly were enough to have a whole bunch on different systems and sequels back in the day. Like, there were there were two Game Gear games. The third one was only recent, but still. I don't quite remember what this mini-boss does. Fires a laser. Ain't that bad. But that can, certainly. Okay, that... Wow. That attack is surprisingly, like, hard to dodge. Because it comes out so fast. Like, the other ones are at least, like, telegraphed fairly well, but I guess not quite that one. Try fire again. Okay, at least I got some of my life back. You noticed, you get a bit of life, or... You can at least take some hits before you actually lose a life. Oh! Didn't even see what hurt me there. Oh, you're kind of lucky. You're like your shots actually surround you, because otherwise, yeah, it would be hard to dodge in some of these situations. No! Oh, I was so close to picking up that life. No! I don't even know what hit me there. One of those steam vents, maybe? Yeah, I don't know either there. Yeah, she's actually called Sylphia with an I in, the game itself, even though the cover clearly shows it with a Y. What's up with that? Yeah, really. I can't believe you just won't let a woman do anything. Linolia, thank you for the pets. And also thank you for dimming the meow, meow, meow. Nia, how are you doing, cutie? Oh. Yeah, it turns out of all the attacks, only that homing thing kind of will actually hit me from here. Because, yeah, that attack completely negates that attack's power, so... I guess you want to use fire on this mini-boss, assuming you're not going to be playing completely foolishly like I am. Oh, no! As it turns out, that wasn't quite the case. Whoa! Yeah, these vents are kind of hard to predict where they're gonna be coming out of. And then also, yeah, when you're dodging something else, whoa! I'm not even sure what actually hit me there. But yeah, at least here you can actually see the holes where the steam comes out of, so... Not a complete loss in terms of knowing where to dodge. The other one beforehand didn't seem to quite be the case. Then you got these enemies which are really annoying in general. And these ones also, because they circle around, so like, try to dodge from one side and... Okay, I think we come up on the boss. Yes, we did. Okay, I like that touch there. Of the little guy coming in there to operate it. Oh! Oh no! Whoa, okay, how do you dodge that? That would seem like a very tight... Yeah, okay, I guess you can dodge it, it just... Oh, okay. I was getting a bit closer, so I think I'm gonna continue on normal for now. It looks like you got unlimited continues, at least. Even if it start all the way at the beginning here. Oh. Enemies really do like to flank you in this game. Yeah, I guess if you really wanted to actually, once you see this, you'd have to figure out where the best route is in terms of where they come from. Linolia. I kind of actually want fire for this mini boss though, just yeah, because of that attack. Oh, they're both really cute, you know that? But that's not true, Linalia. One day I'm gonna get you to admit that you are cuter. Oh. Whoa! Didn't realize that something had hit me there. And yet you managed to always exceed that, Linalia. Not sure how you do it, but you just do. Okay, let's try fire for this part. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, wind is actually really good despite the lower damage just because of how quickly it destroys most of the projectiles that it's actually throwing out. Oh. The only problem, yeah, I guess is the fire and the hands. It almost worked. I mean, it really depends on what attack it's gonna do next. Yeah. If it does another attack out of the, if it does another attack from the head, then it's not going to, then that's not gonna work, but I'm not sure what exactly the hitbox is. So I guess kind of tough to dodge. Oh. I also noticed that this seemed to alternate pretty like every time it spawns a power-up carrier, it seems to alternate between having that launch a another weapon type or just having the upgrades. I guess it works out, but it's just interesting to notice that it's pretty consistent on that. Well, okay, just it has a different pattern for those other projectiles. Those white lasers when it yeah, I guess it has a different pattern for those white lasers depending on where you are in relation to it. So no, my strat isn't quite as foolproof. Oh. Okay, I guess here you can actually kind of see where the vent... Well, no, because that fire did not come out of one of those ground things. I mistook another element. Weird. Oh. Yeah, extends are at 70,000. Probably every 70,000 if I know compile, because they were pretty generous on them in general, but there's certainly no blazing lasers in that regard. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's... Okay, I think, yeah, if I just stay in the corner, that actually doesn't quite, affect me as much, but it might be... Whoa! I was about to say it might be dead, but then stop doing the flamethrower, so I'm not sure, yeah, where we can actually hit it. Oh, I guess we can still hit it in the shoulder. There we go! Oh, thank you for that, Linalia. Oh yeah, it was kind of hard for me to pay attention. Stage 2 clear. After my practice runs, I've only made it as far as stage 2, so I don't quite know what to expect with this stage. Other than lots of harpies, apparently. Unfortunately, despite also being a flying creature, we seem to not be able to befriend them. Which is a shame. Yeah, I agree. And also these, I'm not sure what, Greek monster they correspond to. I thought to say they're like a kappa, but kappas are Japanese. Okay, this is a lot. Yeah, okay, even... Like, even point blanking, that just took me way too long. Okay, what's this? This might either be a stage transition or a mini-boss, or both. Looks like we're actually underwater now. That's neat. Yeah, just keep on doing that. Don't bother, firing. This is much easier to deal with. Especially compared to that. Like, yeah, that shot just moves extremely fast. Also, I'm not sure what the point of these whirlpools are, other than, like, just decoration. Whoa! Okay. I'm not sure what actually hit me there, and if I knew, I would have bombed earlier. You only get one bomb per life for some reason. Yeah, okay, even, like, point blanking with my rocks absolutely surrounding it, it still just takes too long to destroy these boats. Yeah, the boats too also aren't able to be sucked up by whirlpools. Oh. Yeah, let's try this one. This might be... Okay, there we go. Yeah, another thing that makes rock really good is these shields. Ooh, mermaids! Oh, that was a lot of bullets. Get distracted by the mermaid. Yeah, let's give us my number. Oh. And I'm only 7,000 away from the extend. Oh, I did not expect that attack. Wow, she was easier than the last boss. Oh. Okay, that was my mistake. I should not have cornered myself there. It also doesn't seem to take you that long to actually get into a decently powered up state, so that's good. Honestly, at least this game doesn't really seem to have much of the compile. You accidentally picked up the wrong weapon and now you're gonna regret it. Because at least all the weapons are viable enough until we can get a hold of the one you want. At least that's how it seems to me right now. Okay, having a whole bunch of arrows and then also having the laser thing is kind of annoying. Oh, and then this flame thing. Yeah, I guess there's a reason why they give you 2 extra hearts there. Come to think of it, the PC Engine is really no slouch when it comes to fantasy-themed shmups, but I'll probably will be looking at some of those later on. I think I just want to play this one first because it had a fairy. Oh! Okay, that I know it hit me. Yeah, I climbed with an enemy too late, but... Yeah, I mean, at some point... Oh, okay, that I don't know how I lost that life so quickly. I was trying to think of, like, how many other shmups had it. I mean, Kingdom Grand Prix, and Nirvana, who's that giant fairy. How many other shmups can I think of? I mean, there's Cotton Boomerang, which lets you pick the fairy. Silk. There's Raiden Fighters 2, which I think was what inspired me in the first place, because that one has as a secret option you get the fairy, who's really the option or helper, or if you really want to use the horrible term, the that game calls it there, the slave of one of the secret characters, but yet he's also the best one because he's got a really good bomb that lasts like 5 seconds. So it trivializes some parts, but it's based on what I've seen them not play that game, it doesn't seem quite too easy. Although, speaking of Raiden, I was actually trying out Raiden DX the other day, trying to see if I could clear the training course without dying, because that is something you can select in the arcade. And it's actually listed on the difficulty list, because it is technically a valid credit that you can put in the arcade machine. But there are times where it just throws a whole bunch of big enemies at you in succession. So you have to figure out those, so it's not quite easy for most normal players to do in one shot, I guess. Alright, I don't have any bombs. Ooh. Okay, at this point the game seems to really, it's like throwing a whole bunch of enemies that just fire invincible bullets at you. You know, it's pretty normal for a shmup, but still. Okay. Also, at least picking up power-ups when you're already powered up gives you score, so it helps. This music track changed, so I guess there's no mini-boss in this stage. Doesn't seem like there's really any benefit but score to beating the dragons. Yeah, you just wanna... There we go, that's one of them down. This is, honestly a neat idea for a boss. I think I might actually be slower with this one than I am with the other weapon. Oh no, there's more. Okay, at least that was enough to give me an extend. Yeah, water might actually be the best option, because then it seems to kill the dragons the fastest, and then you still got enough time left over to get a few shots in. I'm not sure about these ones. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was a neat boss. I like that. I don't know how many stages there are total. I'm guessing around somewhere between 6 and 8. Doesn't seem quite as tough as some of the other, as long as some of the other pile shmups and early stuff on the PC Engine and also, which I collaborated with. So, actually, you know what? I'm gonna look that up right now. Okay, it says 8. So. Yeah, okay. Whoa! I pressed bomb, but it was too late. Okay, you can hug the edge of the wall there. You can't actually move past it, but... Whoa, how? There's so many of these enemies. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, so these can be cleared, but just take a while. Actually. Yeah, even point blanking those with the what I believe is the second most powerful weapon. Wait, how? Also, your typical canyon, although given the background limitations of the system, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep. Oh! Did not expect it to boomerang like that. Interesting. I mean, at least touching the wall doesn't kill you, so that door, the only real challenge is... Whoa! Actually being able to get through, and then also making sure that there aren't enemies firing at you when you're in such tight space. Because yeah, as long as you have a power enough weapon, those closing doors are not really going to do that. I might have, Yuria. I didn't pay attention that closely because I was trying to... I was focusing on making sure I could actually dodge it, but... Oh. A pillar popping up hit me, or did something else? I'm unsure, genuinely. Yeah, let's go back to win. I kind of... It is interesting. Like, certainly it reminds me the most of the Dragon Spirit series, of which both of those games are on the PC Engine, but certainly not as dangerous in terms of collisions as that game. Or rather, I should say those games. I think Dragon Saber also gets particularly rude near the end, from what I've seen. I do want to play that at some point, because at least the arcade, maybe the arcade version, but I think both are like the same difficulty, just that Just that if you play Dragon Saber and MAME, you're gonna want to go to the soft dip settings and change, yeah. Yeah, fell, that's kind of what it is. Oh. You're gonna want to change it so that you don't get, entirely... Yeah, you know what, if I want to stay farther back, I'm better off choosing something different. Water would probably be better than winds for that, but I don't know what we're gonna cut yet. Okay, that wasn't too bad either. Yeah, I think Arcade also... I think they're pretty similar in difficulty. Okay, stage 6. Yeah, never mind. I thought I heard something, but because it wasn't important. Yeah, it's just annoying that, by default, at least in MAME, Dragon Saber gives you one health per credit, even though you could have health and lives if you wanted to. I don't know, maybe that's how things were originally set, but... Probably not a way you want to play it these days. Probably is also an arcade archive version of that. I wouldn't know off the top of my head, but... With the fact that there seems to be a Namco release coming out every other week, it would certainly bet on it. Oh, you can. Oh, this webbing actually. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess it's 70 and then every 140,000 after that or something. Cause yeah, I think I only got one since I defeated the boss, which put me over. I'm a bit tired. I can't words too well, and especially not while I'm playing a shmup. Going to guess those spikes from the mouths hurt you. I also would love to know whose job it is to just stand in a tower and then wait and then throw one rock. And then you're basically done. Like, at least the guy who's running and throwing javelins has several of them. But no, these rock throwers have one rock they're holding. Yeah, really. Like, that's where most of the difficulty lies, because throwing the boulder probably doesn't need as much energy as just keeping it up in the air. Also, I'm not sure where I had earned another bomb, because I only have one bomb per life. Like, are these guys, you know, with crossbows? They've got tons of ammo. And here's the boss, and predictably, it's a spider. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna want a different weapon for this, because... yeah, the range on the rock isn't quite as... Fireworks. Okay, wow, those things... Oh, okay, I got close. Well, I don't know if I got close, but at least I got pretty far on the stage. Oh, okay. Yes, I will do that. Okay, hold on, let me just check something. Okay. Well, I guess it's a bar. Like, I don't know what actually fills it other than... Okay, I guess collecting those gems does serve another purpose. It fills up that bar. If you do manage to collect enough of them, get another bomb. It's an interesting system, but I just don't think it works quite as well as some of the other bomb part systems, like in Gun Frontier. Sorry, Yuri, I kind of had to kill those bats. They're in the way too much. Yeah, there we go. I got 2 bombs. Okay, yeah, you know what, I think I'm gonna... Oh! Like, the rock definitely seems good for this section, where you got, like, a whole bunch of little enemies coming at you. Okay. I think we're almost done now, yeah. Yeah, okay. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, there we go. Okay, that's stage 6 done. 2 more to go. Onto the weird rock faces. Oh, okay, that was my mistake. Oh no, I got an extend at 140, so I guess you do get it there. I just didn't play the jingle for some reason. I guess it had another chip tune that it needed to play at that point. Yeah, I hope there are no more bats either in this level. Doesn't seem to be. There seem to be sky worms. Oh, I had another extra life. That's right. I literally just talked about how I got an extend, and yet I was like thinking, oh, that was my last life before, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna want to keep the fire. No! Oh, finally, okay. That mini-boss down, but I've only got 1 health and no other resources. Okay, at least powered up the water weapon is good, because then it actually... Ooh, nice harpy lady. Oh, I got distracted by that. I just did not expect that as his stage 7 boss. Anyway. As I was saying, when your water is powered up, it actually... Because the front-facing shot still shoots a lot. It works much better than it does right now, where you really gotta aim it. At least you can fly over these heads. In fact, you could fly over a lot of the big obstacles here, besides for just being able to fly into the wall, which makes things a bit easier. I panicked. I think I could have dodged that just fine, but... If I had gotten hit, I would have lost a life and wasted that bomb. And that was kind of lucky there, but worked somehow. Yeah, let's just keep fire for now. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, hi FaZe, how are you doing? Yeah, I was thinking of that. In fact, it was really only like 1 year later, because this was 1993. This was actually pretty late, both for compile and for the PC Engine. But then, the fact is that Rising, the company made of many of the Aleste devs who just wanted to focus on making actual arcade games. Whoa. Didn't realize she had a second form. Oh, okay, I got close. Oh, you did say a year later. Okay, I thought you said a few years. It can be hard to reach chat and shmup at the same time. I should probably pick a different weapon than water at first, because water is strong and it goes all the way across the screen. You don't really have much of a front-facing shot early on. Not unless you constantly move backward. Which can kind of work sometimes, but not always. Oh. Like here, fire would have been much more useful, but... Okay. I mean, in terms of shmups, I think they kind of remain mostly consistent quality throughout the 8 and 16-bit era, from their early NES, Master System, MSX days, all the way basically to, yeah, to this, so... Yeah, I really think it was just after, once Pio became popular and some of the staff had gone on to other things like Rising, that they hadn't... I think some of them might have come on, joined Milestone too, which made some They made some pretty weird looking and esoteric shmups. I mean, they are kind of interesting, but... And I think one of them, Karos, is like technically one of the easiest, if you play on the easiest setting. Okay. Yeah, Rattler seems alright. Just... Yeah, here you definitely don't want to have fire, because fire's just gonna take too long to actually destroy anything. I think you do eventually get stopped by these, which is why they are a threat, because otherwise you could just fly under them the whole time. Or over. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the impression I get from them. Certainly weren't the most highest budget. But let me be honest, like a lot of shmup developers, I mean Cave themselves, despite having some backing, even as far as going to create a series of racing games on the Saturn, weren't... Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep fire here. Problem is, yeah, just trying to figure out. I guess, yeah, when she opens, when her eyes glow like that, that might be when you want to actually. Whoa. Well, that was fast. I got really lucky that I avoided that. Ah. Oh yeah, they also made that too. Right, they did make some other runs. I was thinking of like the Toga King or High Speed or something on the Saturn. Because the first one did get a North American release. The second one didn't. Hi, Loot Crate. How are you doing? I am slowly getting through this game. I am on the second to last stage right now. I think I'm gonna keep this for the mini boss. Or, yeah, okay, I'm gonna... I have enough for the main shot of water to do a lot, so... I think water is the best weapon in the game if you power it up, but... Rock is good, even though it doesn't have quite as good range, but it also does give you the small shield, so... Yeah, that's good. Oh no. But I had that part down and then... Quite yet. Okay, I was hoping that would be fire. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. And on to the last stage. Yep. Here you go. Like deep in some kind of catacombs. Oh. Didn't think one would be able to hit me so soon. Whoa, oh, right, it was... Yeah, I like these wolf enemies here. Ooh, it's Cerberus, who shoots fire somehow. Oh no. Oh no, I got licked to death there. Not a good way to go. What? Okay, I pressed bomb, but I was too late there. Yeah, fire is just way too weak at this level. Whoa! I forgot about the wide fire attack. Okay, it always does that after a small fire. And then sometimes we'll just do it again. It also has a tell of because that all three heads need to... Hold on, I gotta scratch something. All three heads need to actually be... opened in order, or all three mouths, I should say. Oh, okay, whatever. I can survive with wind just fine. In fact, during my practice run, I thought this was the way to go, but... I realize now it is kind of weak compared to rock and fire. Yeah, it's funny, when I think about, like, eyeballs and what they're doing, I'm suddenly reminded of, that one Homestar Runner tune where he, like, did that commercial for the Fluffy Puff Marshmallow Halloween edition. And, in the end, he said that they let him, keep the eyeball there, and he just, like, pulled it out saying, "See, see." That's what I think all eyeballs make. At least when they're, outside of a body. Oh. Ah! Didn't even have time to bomb there. Okay, I shouldn't have gone for that one. Nope, okay, I guess it's not a predetermined pattern. Oh no, I don't have any bombs left. Same way as that other time I made it that far. Oh no. Hey, and I'm in a better position now. Okay, yeah, having that shield definitely helps a lot in that section. Oh. Okay, no lives. It looks like we're approaching the final boss. Wanna... No, I'm gonna keep my water. Yep. Okay, so far it seems to just be alternating between those two. Nope. Yeah, I was curious if you could destroy those dragons. It looks like you can. I'm not really sure if there's a point to it other than score. In fact, they don't seem to give off a terrible amount of score. But that's fine, because I got an extend from them. So maybe that is worth it. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing the lightning anymore. Okay. Next form, I assume? Yep. I have no idea what to expect here. Maybe I should just focus on one head at a time. There we go. Oh. Yeah, dodging that seems rough. Okay, those other two ones are not ones that explode into a million. They just kind of follow you. In fact, I don't even know where the weak spot is. Okay, I guess it's the... Better not slip up here. Wind kind of works, but I feel like water's still a bit better. Oh. Is that it? Did we beat it? Yep, it looks like we beat it. Thank you for the pets, Hyria. Oh. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Yeah, this game was quite fun. It also is, really on the easier side. Which, compile games generally were. But, yeah, I mean, this certainly had a unique enough setting, a nice aesthetic, even if, yeah, graphically it's not the most impressive looking game on the PC Engine, and the soundtrack I don't feel it's not the best. It's certainly no, Lords of Thunder kind of thing, but it's a nice game, it's fun to play, it's unique enough, it's got a cute fairy, and it's not that hard, even on normal. I mean, I certainly used a few credits, but in terms of actually being able to get through the stages, it didn't take too long to figure out. So yeah, I definitely recommend trying this one. Especially if you are, like me, not that good at shmups. Interesting. It makes me wonder where they actually got the music from, because, yeah, that wasn't, maybe they should have went with T's music. Wow, they really had a lot of credits just for this LMS recordings. You can't even read what that English says. And yeah, not that many cutscenes at all. No voice acting, surprisingly, other than the bomb sound. There's basically no voice clips at all, but hey, what more could you ask for? Well, I suppose, as like Dot said, if you are good at shmups, then maybe you won't find this game too compelling, but certainly if you're on my level, definitely try this one out. Okay, I don't know. My auto mod decided. Basically, you can just press start at the end there and it will just reset. So yeah, I think that will be it.